Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to absolutely love, especially if you're a Los Angeles Laker fan. In my video yesterday, one of you guys commented something that actually gave me the inspiration for today's video. The comment is from Ash, and this is what he said. Hey Easy, you should do a video on veteran minimum targets for the Lakers. I appreciate you, bro. Yo Ash, I appreciate you too. So with that, I responded to Ash and said, good idea, bro. Good idea. When talking about the Lakers, one thing's for sure. They're gonna do whatever they have to do in this offseason to get better to go for a back-to-back championship run. When talking about the Lakers though, and talking about the money they have in this offseason to sign players, I'll be honest, they don't have a lot of money, and that's why they have to look towards minimum contract players to find the best value in there. And in this video, I got players that I believe would be perfect in that role, taking a cheap contract, but playing better than that worth. If you guys don't know what a minimum contract is, let me just simply explain it. Offering a player a minimum contract is basically giving them the least money that you can afford. Every single year, it changes for each team depending on the cap space, but when talking about veteran minimum contracts, it basically means the veteran player getting a contract depending on how many years he's been in the league. You are considered an NBA veteran when you've been in the NBA for 3+ years, and for every single year you've been in the NBA, the money increases. I believe if the Lakers can target at least one of these players that I'm proposing, they'll make their roster a lot better. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. I post about 6 videos per week, and I guarantee you guys are going to love the videos that I put out. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would really help the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's get into it. The first veteran on this list is Dwight Howard, and he's a very popular opinion. When talking about Dwight Howard, he was a big factor, a big focal point to why the Lakers actually won the NBA championship this year. Being the starting center in the postseason, he was able to stop the big men of Jusuf Nurkic, Nikola Jokic, and even stop Bam Adebayo. Dwight Howard was the first pick in the 2004 NBA draft, and with that, he's been in the league for 16+ years. And with him entering free agency as a free agent, I believe the Lakers must do what they gotta do to bring him back. From what we know so far, Dwight Howard personally has not said anything when it comes to rejoining the Lakers or going to a new team, but some people believe that Dwight Howard will be chasing money instead of a ring next year. He got his ring in LA, and people think he'll be going for money because he'll be retiring soon. He's been linked to multiple teams, the Warriors, the Bucks, and the Lakers are definitely on that list. One thing's for sure though, if the Lakers do want Dwight Howard, they're gonna have to offer him their veteran minimum of about $3 to $4 million because Dwight has been in the league for such a long time. Bring Dwight Howard back, I would love to see him be a part of their next championship run. The next player on this list is going for DeMarcus Cousins and also bringing him back. We all know what happened to Boogie last offseason. He did not win an NBA championship with the Golden State Warriors, ended up signing a 1-year deal with the Lakers, a minimum contract, but got injured before the season even started. During the NBA trade deadline this year, the Lakers actually waived DeMarcus Cousins because they wanted to make room for Markieff Morris. A fun fact to know is that even though the Lakers waived DeMarcus, they kept him around in the locker room in their rehab facility to make sure and help DeMarcus Cousins' development after his big ACL injury. DeMarcus Cousins is still a primetime big in the NBA. He still has a lot of value, but what he has to do for 1 year is prove himself once again, be impactful in a role, and if he can play in the bright lights of LA, it definitely might help his career. Whatever team decides to sign DeMarcus Cousins, I believe they'll be offering him no more than a veteran minimum. They want to see if he's healthy and ready to go. The next player on this list is Paul Millsap, previously on the Denver Nuggets, and he's one of the most popular NBA veterans on this year's free agency list. Paul Millsap is coming off a big contract of a 3-year, $90 million deal, and for what we're hearing, he's going to be chasing a championship. What Paul Millsap brings to any NBA team is his veteran leadership, his NBA experience, and his two-way game. He's great both offensively and defensively. What makes Paul Millsap special is that he's an undersized 4, which gives him the athletic ability and speed to be faster than the other power forwards. Paul Millsap can spread the floor and be a focal point off the bench for the Lakers, and I believe it's a match made in heaven. If Paul Millsap wants to chase a ring, signing the Lakers' veteran minimum contract of about $3 to $4 million might just be the best thing for him. The next veteran on this list is signing Kyle Korver to be their backup sharpshooter, and I would love to see this happen. The reason why I love this scenario is because Kyle Korver and LeBron James were previous teammates on the Cleveland Cavaliers, but a fun fact to know about the Cavaliers is that Kyle Korver was not on the team when they won the NBA championship, and with Kyle Korver being known in the NBA as one of the best shooters, I also want him to be known to having at least one championship. Kyle Korver, in my opinion, is one of the best three-point shooters the NBA has ever seen. During this regular season with the Bucks, he averaged about 43% from the three-point line, and I believe his addition to the Lakers, it'll be phenomenal. We all know the best players to surround LeBron James with are floor spacers, and Kyle Korver, there's no better floor spacer than him in this free agency list when it comes to a cheap deal. Kyle Korver is definitely ring chasing, and joining the Lakers is a no-brainer. I would love to see a LeBron and Kyle Korver reunion. Give Kyle Korver a minimum contract. The next player on this list is Reggie Jackson, currently of the LA Clippers. He's becoming an unrestricted free agent. Reggie Jackson is one of those players in the NBA who is known to be a pretty good point guard, but just can't get into the all-star level. Reggie Jackson joined the Los Angeles Clippers this year to go for an NBA championship, and the fact that they failed, he might want to go to another championship contender to fight for a chip. The Lakers are being linked to multiple point guards to be impactful off the bench, and if they want a cheap target, go for Reggie Jackson because I believe he'll sign that veteran minimum. Over the past few seasons, Jackson was very impactful for the Detroit Pistons. He was their starting point guard, averaging about 15 points per game and 6 assists, and I believe he'll be a very important factor to the Lakers bench and second unit if he gets his opportunity. Another player on this list is Jeff Teague, currently of the Atlanta Hawks, and he's a very popular target on going to a championship contender. Throughout Jeff Teague's career, he's been bounced around to multiple teams. He started with the Hawks, where he was good, made the All-Star team, then went to Indiana, then went to the Wolves, and now back to the Atlanta Hawks. Jeff Teague is all over the place. I believe with Jeff Teague aging, he might want to join a team now that's in a win-now mode. Jeff Teague would bring a similar package, similar to Reggie Jackson, but what makes Jeff Teague special is his leadership and also his playmaking ability. When talking about the Lakers, if they end up losing Rajon Rondo to free agency, I believe signing Jeff Teague to a minimum contract could fill that Rajon Rondo role perfectly. Jeff Teague is a pretty good catch and shoot player and could be the pick and roll maestro in the second unit. And the last player on this list is Carmelo Anthony, currently of the Portland Trail Blazers, and I would love to see him team up with LeBron James. When talking about Carmelo Anthony's career, he definitely had a pretty good one, but one thing about Carmelo is that he has never had a real chance at an NBA championship. With him being 35 years old and definitely retiring soon, he might want to put himself in the best situation possible on getting a ring before he has none by the end of his career. This year he signed that veteran minimum contract with the Portland Trail Blazers, and with that, it proves Carmelo Anthony knows his role is shifting and changing and might take another veteran minimum contract somewhere else with a better shot. Carmelo Anthony has slowly developed into a great catch and shoot player, and putting him alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis, it'll just give the Lakers more offensive options and offensive weapons. Sign Carmelo Anthony to that veteran minimum, he'll be a great player off the bench or even in the starting lineup, and one thing's for sure, if LeBron James wants Carmelo, he's gonna get him. But ultimately guys, this wraps up my video for today on the best free agents possible that I believe the Lakers can target with that veteran minimum contract deal. What's most important to me is I want to know what you guys think. Are there any other free agents you think I've missed? that will be perfect for the Lakers? If there is, put your thoughts in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!